best practices or tips that our company can follow to try to avoid nefarious people from screwing with our stuff?
Go ahead.
You know, there's definitely best practices, okay? And first and foremost, depending on the size of your company, and we have a range of people in here from, you know, I'll say new startup online businesses with Junior, okay, to, you know, part of major franchise corporations and things of that nature. So, number one, and I guess first and foremost, is look at your contracts. Look at your contracts, because this is the myths that are out there, is who's responsible and who's liable. Okay, so that's first and foremost. When you do business with a credit card processor, you indemnify them for everything. So your merchant agreement with your credit card processor says we indemnify you. So if you have and the majority of you will tell me this, I'm sure, because if you accept credit cards, is there anybody in here who does not accept credit cards? Let's start there for a second. You don't? Okay.
We have to. I
Right.
wish I could raise my hand. Okay.
Most people
but
don't have $100,000
the practical
limit.
aspect of it, I can't.
Yeah. And I appreciate that. If you're selling real high ticket items, maybe you're not doing credit cards, but anybody who accepts credit cards now has a merchant agreement. Okay? And most of you will tell me that you never see the credit card, especially if you do an online auction. The only thing you get from your processor or your platform is the last 4 digits. That's all you know off of a credit card. You never see what the actual credit card number is. However, your merchant agreement says that you are responsible. If the merchant loses the credit card database, and it's happened, and that's what most people don't realize. That's the biggest issue that I see with auctioneers in talking to them, is they don't understand that they are responsible and liable. So if you're using a processor and they lose the database, you're still responsible. Now that doesn't mean that you can't subrogate back, because that's in fact what happened. But it did mean that you still have to go through the process. Okay, so to me, that's first and foremost. So look at your contracts. Make sure you understand your contract with your merchant processor and your platform. And I tell every one of our insureds, read your contracts, read your policies, okay? And truth is, I'm giving away one of my secrets in front of my competitor, but it's okay. I tell all my customers, read them backwards. And they look at me and they say, why? And I say, because when you read the front of the policy, it tells you we cover everything. But when you read the back, that's where we put all the exclusions. So read the back.
So read it from the back to the front.
To the back to the front. That's exactly correct.